What's up guys, this is Masi. Welcome to another video. In this video I want to show you the applications of solving system of linear equations. So basically we are dealing with word problems and I have some examples here. The first example, it says find the value of two numbers if their sum is 14 and the difference is 4. So I'm gonna write the let statement. Let x and y are the numbers, or you can say let x be the larger number and y will be the smaller number. So based on this sentence, if their sum is 14, you're gonna say x plus y is 14, and here it says the difference is 4, so it means that x minus y is 4. What we can do, we can add these two equations. When you add these two equations, it's going to be elimination method because y and negative y cancel out. X plus x is going to be 2x equals to 14 plus 4 is going to be 18. Therefore, x is 9. Then you sub it in one of these equations. You're going to say from equation 1, it says x plus y is 14, therefore 9 plus y is 14. So y is 14 minus 9, which is going to be 5. So y is 5. So x is 9, y is 5. So the two numbers, you always need to write the final statement. The two numbers are 9 and 5. Next example. The difference of two numbers is 4 and their sum is 12. Find the numbers. This is very similar to the previous question. I'm going to write it very quickly. Let x and y are the numbers. X plus y is 12. X minus y is 4. So again, when you add them, these two cancel out. We're going to have 2x equals to 16. So therefore, x is 8 and y becomes 4. So the two numbers are 8 and 4. Next example. It says John spent $144 on shirts. Colored shirts cost $23 and white shirts cost $13. If he bought a total of 8, how many of each kind did he buy? So let x be colored shirts and y be white shirts. It says if he bought a total of 8 shirts, so it means that x plus y is 8 because the total number of shirts is 8. And from this statement, it says John spent $144 on shirts. Colored shirts $23 and white shirts is 13. So it's gonna be 23x plus 13y equals to 144. 23 times x, it means that the amount of money he spent on colored shirts, and 13y is gonna be money he spent on white shirts, and in total is gonna be 144. So now what we can do, we can use, let's say, substitution method. So we're gonna have x equals to 8 minus y from the first equation. Then we can say 23x plus 13 y equals to 144, meaning that 23 8 minus y plus 13 y equals to 144. 23 times 8 is 184 minus 23y plus 13y equals to 144. So then we can say negative 10y will be 144 minus 184, which will be negative 40. So y will be 4. Then when you sub it there, you can say x is 4 as well. You can check it when you sub it there. So 23 times 4 plus 13 times 4 is going to be 144. So that's correct. So we have 4 white shirts and 4 colored shirts. Next example. Sharon spent $215 on books. Math books cost $25 and science book cost $28. If she bought a total of 8, then how many of each kind did she buy? So we're gonna say the same thing. So we're gonna say let x be the math books, the number of math books, and y be the number of science book. Then you can say x plus y is 8, and then math books cost 25, so 25x plus 28y equals to 215. So again, I prefer to use substitution method. I'm gonna say y equals to 8 minus x, or x equals to 8 minus y. Doesn't matter. Then you sub it there. 25 8 minus y plus 28 y equals to 215. So 25 times 8, that's going to be 200 minus 25y plus 28y equals to 215. So that's 3y. 215 minus 20 is going to be 200, is going to be 15. So therefore y is 5. So x will be 8 minus 5, which will be equal to 3. So x is 3 if you sub it there, because y was 5. So x equals to 8 minus 5 equals to 3. So we're going to say we have 3 math books and 5 science books in total. Next example. Tanya spent $56 on eating utensils. Spoons cost $6 and forks cost $5. If she bought a total of 10, then how many of each kind did she buy? So I'm gonna say let x be number of spoons and y number of forks. Then you're going to say x plus y is 10, because it says if she bought a total of 10, and the first one it says she spent $56 and spoon costs $6 and forks cost $5. So we're going to say 6x plus 5y equals to 56. For each equation, make sure that each term supposed to be the same, has the same characteristic. For example, this one is number of spoons, number of forks, total number of utensils. This one is the price of spoons spent, price of forks spent, and total amount of money spent. So these are money and these are number of utensils. So when you write the equation, which is very important, you need to make sure that each term has the same characteristic. So let me use substitution method and isolate y. So y will be 10 minus x. Therefore 6x plus 5 times y. Instead of y, I put 10 minus x equals to 56. So that's going to be 6x plus 50 minus 5x equals to 56. So that's going to be x equals to 56 minus 50, which is going to be 6. So x is 6. When you sub it there, y will be 10 minus 6, which is 4. So we have 6 spoons and 4 forks. That's the answer. Next one. A class of 150 students went on a field trip. They took 7 vehicles, some vans and some buses. Find the number of vans and the number of buses they took if each van holds 10 students and each bus holds 50 students. So very similar to the previous example, I'm going to say let x be the number of vans and y number of buses. Since our total number of buses is 7, so we're going to say x plus y is 7. Then you're going to say 10 students in van, 50 students in buses, and total we have 150 students. So it's going to be 10x plus 7y equals to 150. So what I can do, I'm going to have x equals to 7 minus y. We have 10 times x. Instead of x, I put 7 minus y plus 7y equals to 150. So we have 70 minus 10y plus 7y equals to 150. So that's going to be, here it says 50 students per bus. So it's going to be 15 here. 50. And therefore this one is 50 as well. And this one is 50 as well. So 50y minus 10y is going to be 40y, and here we have 150 minus 70 is going to be 80. So y will be 80 divided by 40, it's going to be 2. Then x equals to 7 minus y, which will be 7 minus 2, which is 5. So x is 5. So we're going to have 2 buses and 5 vans is the answer. Next example. You are selling tickets for a high school student's performance. Student tickets cost $3 and general admission tickets cost $5. You sell 350 tickets in total and collect $14.50. How many of each type of ticket did you sell? So we're gonna say let x be number of student tickets and y general admission tickets. So we have 3x plus 5y equals to 1450. Again, make sure that each of them has the same concept. 3 times x plus 5 times y equals to 1450. This is the money collected based on selling students tickets. 5y is gonna be the money collected based on general admission tickets, and 1450 is total amount of money. On the other hand, 350 tickets sold. So x plus y will be equal to 350. Now let's solve this one using elimination method. Here we have 3x, here we have x. If I want to eliminate x, I need to multiply the second equation by -3 and keep the first equation as is. So negative 3x, positive 3x, when you add them, it's going to cancel out. If we want to eliminate y, we need to multiply the second equation by negative 5. So it's going to be negative 5y. Here we have 5y. When you add them, y is going to be eliminated. But let me multiply it by negative 3. So therefore, we're going to have 3x plus 5y equals to 1450. And here we have negative 3x minus 3y equals to 350. 350 times negative 3, which is going to be 1050 negative. So when you add them, it's going to be 5y minus 3y is going to be 2y. 1450 minus 1050 is going to be 400. So y will be 400 divided by 2 is going to be 200. So x will be 300 minus 200 based on the second equation. You can sub it also on the first one, but the second one is going to be easier. It's going to be 150. So we're going to say 150 student tickets and 200 general admission tickets sold. Let's see the next example. Redita walks at a speed of 2 kilometers per hour and jogs at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour. She walked and jogged 3.4 kilometers in 1.2 hours. For how long Redita jogs and for how long she walked. So I'm going to say let x be the time she walked and y time she jogs. So we can say that x plus y is going to be 1.2 hours because in total it's supposed to be 1.2 hours. Then I'm going to say 2 kilometers per hour walk and jogs 4 kilometers per hour. So it's going to be 2 times x plus 4 times y equals to how many kilometers in total? It's going to be 3.4. Again, see the physical meaning of each term. The time she walked, the time she jogs, in total is going to be the amount of time she had activity. 2 times x is going to be the distance she walked. 4 times y is going to be the distance she jogged. And 3.4 is going to be total kilometers. So what should we do? Again, we can use substitution method or elimination method. Let's use substitution in this example and say x equals to 1.2 minus y. And then you sub it in the second equation. 2 times 1.2 minus y plus 4y equals to 3.4. So 2 times 1.2 is going to be 2.4 minus 2 times y plus 4y equals to 3.4. So we're going to have 2y equals to 3.4 minus 2.4 is going to be 1. So y will be 0.5. On the other hand, xp 1.2 minus 0.5 is going to be 0.7. So 0.5 is going to be half hour she jogs and 0.7 hour she walks. Next example. It says you sell tickets for admission to a movie and collect a total of $105. Admission prices are $6 for adults and $4 for children. You managed to sell 21 tickets. How many adults and how many children tickets were sold? So I'm gonna say let X be number of adult tickets sold and Y number of children tickets sold. So in total it says you managed to sell 21 tickets, so X plus Y equals to 21. And then it says the total amount of money you collected is 104, and the price for the adult is $6 and for children is 4. So it's going to be 6x plus 4y equals to 104. Again, the first equation, number of tickets, number of tickets, number of tickets. Money, money, money. Has to be the same. You cannot add money with the number of tickets. So now I'm going to use substitution method. I'm going to say x equals to 21 minus y. So it's going to be 6 times 21 minus y plus 4y equals to 104. So 6 times 21 is 126 minus 6y plus 4y equals to 104. So we have negative 2y equals to 104 minus 126. So negative 2y will be equal to negative 22. So y will be 11 and x will be 21 minus 11, which is 10. So x is 10. So 10 number of adult tickets and 11 number of children tickets. Next one. At an Italian restaurant, the cost of 2 plates of spaghetti and 1 salad is $27.50. The cost for 5 plates of spaghetti and 3 salads is $74.60. I'm going to say, what is the price of plate of spaghetti and plate of salad? So we're gonna say let x, it's always the unknowns, we need to define it in a let statement. X price of plate of spaghetti doesn't have h, so and y price of salad. So what we have, it says 2 plates of spaghetti and 1 salad, so it's going to be 2x plus y, or 1y is 27.50. And the second statement, it says 5 plates of spaghetti, so 5x plus 3 salads, 3y equals to 74.60. So let's use elimination method. So I multiply the first equation by negative 3. So it's going to be negative 6x negative 3y equals to negative 82.50. Here we have 5x plus 3y equals to 74.60. That's going to be negative x equals to negative $7.90. So it means that x is $7.90. That's the price of plate of spaghetti. Then we can say 2 times 7.90 plus y equals to 27.50. So So y will be 2750 minus 2 times 790. It's going to be 11.7. So y will be y equals to 11.70, which is the price of plate of salad. A publisher has two types of printers, Model T and Model S. Model T can print 80 books per day and Model S can print 30 books per day. Altogether, this publisher has 19 printers. If it can print 1070 books in a day, how many of each type of printer does it have? So I'm going to say let X be the number of Model T printer and let Y be the number of Model S printer. So it says all together we have 19 printers, so X plus Y equals to 19, and it says 80 books per day, the first one Model T, and 30 books per day Model S, and in total in the day we can do 1070. So it's going to be 80X plus 30Y equals to 1070. Now we can use either substitution method or elimination method. Let's use substitution method. So I'm going to say y equals to 19 minus x. Then we sub it in the second equation. 80 times x plus 30 times 19 minus x equals to 1007. So we have 80x plus 30 times 19 is going to be 570 minus 30x when you distribute it, 10.7. Then 80x minus 30x is going to be 50x. I move 570 to the other side, is 1070 minus 570 is going to be 50x equals to 500. Therefore x is 500 divided by 50, that's going to be 10. From the other side, we can say x plus y is 19. So y will be 19 minus 10, which is going to be 9. So x is 10. We're going to say there are 10 Model T printers and 9 Model S printers. Let's see next example. A boat goes 32 kilometers downstream in 2 hours. The return trip against the current takes 16 hours. Find the speed of boat in still water and speed of the current. So we're going to say let x be the speed of boat in still water and y be the speed of current. So when it goes downstream, it's going to be x plus y. So it means the speed of boat plus the speed of current equals to, in total, we have 32 kilometers divided by 2. It's going to be 16. It's 32. Divided by 2 is going to be 16. And on the return trip, because they are in opposite direction, we're going to have x minus y. And the 32 kilometers in 16 hours. So 32 divided by 16 is going to be 2. So I'm going to say that's 32 divided by 2 is 16, and here 32 divided by 16 is 2. So I'm gonna use elimination method. When you add these two cancel out, 2x will be 18. So x is 9 and y is 7. So the speed of boat is 9. Speed of current is 7. Next example. A boat travels 30 kilometers downstream in 3 hours against the current. Against the current, the return trip took 15 hours. So when it's on the same direction, it's going to be 3 hours. On the opposite direction, it's going to be 15 hours. Find the speed of boat in still, very similar to the previous one. X speed is speed of boat in still water. Y speed of current. So 30 divided by 3 is 10. 30 divided by 15 is 2. So x plus y is 10. X minus y is 2. So when you add them, 2x equals to 12. So x will be 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Therefore, y will be 10 minus 6 equals to 4. So speed of boat in still water is 6 kilometers per hour. Speed of current is 4 kilometers per hour. Next example. With the wind, a cyclist rode 24 kilometers in 3 hours. He returned in 12 hours against the wind. Find the speed of cyclist without wind and the speed of wind. So x will be the speed of the cyclist, y speed of wind. So the first one is going to be 24 divided by 3 is 8. The second part, the return trip, 24 divided by 12 is going to be 2. So you're going to say x plus y is 8, x minus y is 2. So when you add them, it's going to be 2x equals to 10. So x is 5, then y is 3. So speed of the cyclist is 5 kilometers per hour and speed of wind is 3 kilometers per hour. Next example. Plane traveled to Edmonton from Calgary, average 158 kilometers per hour. On a return trip, the plane only averaged 112 kilometers per hour. While flying back in the same wind, find the speed of the wind and speed of the plane in calm air. So let x be the speed of plane in calm air and y be the speed of wind. The speed is already given, so x plus y equals to 158, x minus y is 112. So when you add them, here you have 2x, when you add them, it's going to be 270. So x will be 270 divided by 2 is 135. X plus y is 158. So y will be 158 minus 135, which is going to be 23. 23 kilometers per hour. So it's going to be 23 kilometers per hour is speed of wind and 135 kilometers per hour is speed of airplane. Next one. A kayaker took 2 hours to travel 12 kilometers down a lake. The return trip against the current took 3 hours. So we're gonna say the same thing. X average speed of kayak, X speed of the current. 12 divided by 2 is 6 kilometers per hour for the first trip. 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4 kilometers per hour for the return one. So x plus y is 6, x minus y is 4. When you add them, it's going to be 2x equals to 10. So x will be 5, then y is 1. So average speed of kayak is 5 kilometers per hour, and speed of current is 1 kilometer per hour. Next one. Abulghasem invested his summer earnings of $50. He invests part of money at 8% per year and the rest at 7.5% per year. After 1 year, these investments earned $242 in simple interest. How much did he invest at each rate? So x, let's x amount of money invested at 8% rate, y amount of money invested at 7.5% rate. In total, the total investments was 30.50. So x plus y is 30.50, and the earnings, the profit was 242 after 1 year. So it's going to be 8% of x, which is 0.08, and 7.5% is going to be 0.075. Y equals to 242. 242. Now I'm gonna use elimination method. Actually, I can use substitution method. Let's use substitution, it's gonna be easier. So x equals to 30.50 minus y. So we have therefore 0.08 times 30.50 minus y plus 0.075 y equals to 242. So we're gonna have 0.08 times 30.50. It's going to be 244 minus 0.08y plus 0.075y equals to 242. So that's going to be negative 0.005y equals to 242 minus 244, negative 2. So y will be 2 divided by, it's going to be 400, and x is going to be 30.50 minus 400. That's going to be 2,650. If you want to double check it, let me say that's correct. So x is 2,650 and y is 400. Next example. It says the sum of the digits of a certain 2-digit number is 9. Reversing its digits increase the number by 9. What is the number? So this 2-digit number, let's call it xy. The 1 is y and the 10 is x. The sum of them, it says, is 9. And it says if you reverse it, it's going to increase by 9. So it means that yx equals to 9 plus xy. So in this case, for yx, the 1 is x and the 10 is y. And here the 1 is y, the 10 is x. So I'm going to write it as this. X plus 10y equals to 9 plus y plus 10x. For example, when you have 21, is going to be 2 times 10 plus 1. Or when you're talking about 43, it's going to be 4 times 10 plus 3. So we have the same situation here. And then I need to simplify it. So it's going to be x minus 10x plus 10y minus y equals to 9. So it's going to be negative 9x plus 9y equals to 9. When you simplify it, it's going to be y minus x equals to 1. Basically, I divided the whole thing by 9. So y minus x is 1. And here, x plus y is 9. When you add them, it's going to be 2y equals to 10. So y will be 10 divided by 2, which is going to be 5. And x is going to be 9. So the number is xy or 45. Next one. The sum of the digits of a certain 2-digit number is 4. When you reverse its digits, you decrease the number by 36. What is the number? So again, the same thing. xy, x plus y is 4. So yx equals to xy minus 36. So it's going to be 10y plus x equals to 10x plus y minus 36. So move it over there. 10y plus x minus 10x minus y equals to negative 36. So it's going to be 9y minus 9x equals to negative 36. So that's going to be y minus x equals to negative 4. So when you add them, it's going to be 2y equals to 0. So y is 0. Then x is going to be 4 minus 0, which is going to be 4. So the number is 40. Number is 40. That makes sense because when you add 4 and 0, it's going to be 4. And when you reverse it, it's going to be 4. So 40 minus 4 is going to be 36. Next example. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 5. Let's say the number is xy. So x plus y is 5. When the digits are reversed, the number increased by 27. So yx equals to xy plus 27. So it's going to be 10y plus x equals to 10x plus y plus 27. So we have 10y plus x minus 10x minus y equals to 27. When you simplify it, it's going to be 9y minus 9x equals to 27. When you divide it by 9, it's going to be y minus x equals to 3. So you have one equation, x plus y is 5. The other one, y minus x is 3. So when you add them, you're going to have 2y equals to 8. Y will be 8 divided by 2, which is going to be 4. And x will be 5 minus 4, which is going to be 1. So the number is 14. That makes sense because 1 plus 4 is going to be 5. And when you reverse it, it's going to be 41. And 41 minus 14 is going to be 27. Because it says when you reverse it, the number is increasing by 27. Next one. A 2-digit number is 1 more than 8 times the sum of the digits. So it means that xy equals to 1 plus 8 times x plus y. One more time. A 2-digit number is 1 more than 8 times of the sum of the digits. The ones digit, which is y, is 3 less than the 10th digit. So y is x minus 3. What is the number? So xy is 10x plus y equals to 1 plus 8x plus 8y. So 10x plus y minus 8x minus 8y equals to 1. So 10x minus 8x is going to be 2x. Y minus 8y is going to be negative 7y equals to 1. So y will be x minus 3. So we're going to have 2x minus 7 x minus 3 equals to 1. So it's going to be 2x minus 7x plus 21 equals to 1. So negative 5x equals to 1 minus 21, which is negative 20. Therefore, x is negative 20 divided by negative 5, which is going to be 4. So y will be 4 minus 3, which is 1. So xy, the number is xy, which is 41, is 41. And that makes sense because here, if you have 41, it's going to be equal to 1 plus 8 times 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5 times 8 is 40. 40 plus 1 is going to be 41. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So the number is 41. Next example. Avery has a bottle of 5% acetic acid and a bottle of 10% acetic acid. How much of each should she use to make 250 milliliter of 8% acetic acid? So we're going to say, let X be the volume of 5% acetic acid and Y will be 10% of acetic acid. And Y is volume of 10% acetic acid. So we're gonna say X plus Y will be 250 milliliters because when you add together it's gonna be 250 milliliter. So we're gonna have X times 0.05 5% plus Y times 10%, which is 0.1, equals to 250 times 0.08. Because it says a bottle of 5% plus a bottle of 10%, when you add them, it's going to give you 250 milliliters of 8%. 250 times 0.08 is going to be 20. 0.05x plus 0.1y. So these are the two equations. I'm going to use substitution method. So 0.05x plus 0.1. Instead of y, I would write 250 minus x equals to 20. Therefore, 0.05x plus 250 times 0.1 is 25 minus 0.1x equals to 20. I'm going to say negative 0.05x. 20 minus 25 is going to be negative 5. So x will be negative 5 divided by 0.05 is 100 milliliter. And y will be 250 minus 100, 150 milliliter. So so we have 100 milliliter of 5% acetic acid and 150 milliliter of 10% acetic acid. Next one. Milk and cream contains different percents of butter fat. How much 3% milk needs to be mixed with how much 15% cream to give 40 liters of 6%. So we're going to say let X be volume of milk and Y be volume of cream. So we're going to say X plus Y is going to be 40 liters. And then the second part is going to be amount of fat. So 3% is for X and 15% for Y equals to 40 times 0.06. So it's going to be X plus Y equals to 40. 0.03X plus 0.15Y equals to 40 times 0.06. That's going to be 2.4. So in this case, I'm going to use substitution method. So let's say X equals to 40 minus Y. Again, consider this one. As I said earlier, the physical meaning or physical concept of each term is supposed to be the same. Here is volume, volume, volume. Concentration, concentration, concentration. Or I can say fat percentage, amount of fat, amount of fat, amount of fat. So it has to be the same. When you write each equation, each term of same equation has to be the same concept. So when you sub it there, it's going to be 0.03 40 minus y plus 0.15 y equals to 40 times 0.06. That's going to be 2.4. So when you multiply 0.03 times 40, it's going to be 1.2 minus 0.03 y plus 0.15 y equals to 2.4. So 0.12 y equals to 2.4 minus 1.2, which is going to be 1.2. Y will be 1.2 divided by 0.12. That's going to be 10. So y will be 10 liter, and x will be 40 minus 10, which is going to be 30 liter. So 30 liters of milk and 10 liters of cream. Next example. The sum of twice a number and 4 times another number is 4. The first number decreased by the second number is 5. Find the numbers. So let's say x and y are the numbers. Let's twice a number, so 2x plus 4 times another number equals to 4. Then the first number decreased by the second number, so it means that x minus y equals to 5. What are the numbers? So what I can do, I would use elimination method and multiply the second equation by 4. So it's going to be 2x plus 4y equals to 4. Here we have 4x minus 4y equals to 20. When you add them, you're going to have 2x and 4x, 6x equals to 20 plus 4 is going to be 24. So x is going to be 4. And y is going to be 5 plus y is going to be x minus 5. So therefore, y will be negative 1. So the two numbers are 4 and negative 1. Next one. Arya in her lab work needs to make 3,200 milliliter of 42% acid solution. There are 36% acid solution and 54% solution. How many milliliter of each type are needed? So let's say X be the volume of 42% acid solution, and Y will be the volume of 54% acid solution. So together X plus Y is supposed to be 3200, and the second equation I need to write it based on the concentration. So I'm going to say 0.42, which is 42%, so 42 divided by 100, X plus 54%, 0.54 Y, supposed to be 3200 times, I need 30%, 42. Okay, I made a mistake here. It's supposed to be, the first one is 36%, this one is 54%. So 36% and this one is 54. So 36 and 54. After that, after mixing, supposed to be 42%. So we need to write it like that. Volume, 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 concentration, concentration, concentration. Because volume times the percentage is going to give you the amount of pure acids. So again, I'm going to use substitution method. So X will be 3200 minus X. So we have 0.36 5200 minus 3200 minus Y plus 0.54 Y equals to 3200 times 0.42. That's gonna be 1344. So when you expand it, 0.36 times 3200 is gonna be 1152 minus 0.36 Y plus 0.54 Y equals to 1344. So 0.54 minus 0.36 is going to be 0.18y, and here we have 1344 minus 1152, that's going to be 192. So y will be 192 divided by 0.18, that's going to be 1067, and x is going to be 3200 minus 1067. It's going to be 2133 milliliters. So these are the volume of 2 acidic solution. Let's see the next example. Jameson wants to get some protein bars. He can get 6 fruity bars and 4 chocolate bars together for $6.90. He can get 5 fruity bars and 9 chocolate bars for $9.15. How much of each? So let's say X be the price of fruity bar and Y price of chocolate bar. So I'm gonna say 6x plus 4y equals to $6.90, and we have 5x plus 9y equals to $9.15. So I'm gonna use elimination method. Let's multiply this one by -5 and this one by 6. So it's gonna be negative 30x minus 20y, 690 times -5 is gonna be negative 34.5, and here we have 30x minus plus 54y equals to $9.15 times 6, 54.9. When you add these two cancel out. 54y minus 20y is going to be 34y. 54.9 minus 34.5. It's going to be 20.4. Divided by 34. That's going to be, y will be 20.4 divided by 34 is going to be 0.6. So y will be 0.6 or 60 cents, $0.60. Then we sub it there. Let's say 6x plus 4.60 equals to 690. So we have 6x equals to 690 minus 2.40. That's going to be 4.50. So x will be 4.50 divided by 6. It's going to be 0.75. So x will be $0.75 or 75 cents. Next one. White chocolate costs $2 per bar and dark chocolate costs $2.50 per bar. If you buy 15 bars of chocolate for $34, how many bars of dark chocolate did you buy? If you buy 15 bars, so let's say x be number of white chocolate and y be number of dark chocolate. So x plus y is going to be 15. The cost, so 2 times x plus 2.5y is supposed to be how much? $34. So again, here, number of chocolate, number of chocolate, number of chocolate, price, price, price. So that's why, as I said earlier, each term is supposed to have the same physical concept. So that's why $2 times number of white chocolate, because that's going to be the amount of money you spend for white chocolate. This one, 2.5 times y, is going to be amount of money you spend for dark chocolates. And here we have $34, which is the total amount of money you spend. So if you use substitution method, so x equals to 15 minus y. When you sub it there, 2 times 15 minus y plus 2.5y equals to 34. So 2 times 15, 30, minus 2y plus 2.5y equals to 34. So it's going to be 0.5 y equals to 34 minus 30, which is 4. So it means that y is 8. Therefore, x is 15 minus 8 is going to be x. So we have 7 white chocolate bars and 8 dark chocolate bars. That's going to be the answer. Next example. Hannah has $5.05 in quarters and nickels in her pocket. If Hannah only has 25 coins in her pocket, how many of the coins are nickels? So quarter is 25 cents, nickel is 5 cents. So I'm going to say X be the number of quarters and Y be the number of nickels. So in total she has 25 coins. So X plus Y is 25. And the price wise, quarter is 25, so 0.25 or 25 cents X plus 0.05 dollars, because the total is in dollars, so we need to keep it in dollars. So 0.25 X plus 0.05 Y equals to 5.05. So number of coin, number of coin, number of coin, dollar, dollar, dollar. So again, X equals to 25 minus Y, sub it there, 0.25, 25 minus Y plus 0.05 Y equals to 5.05. Then I can say 0.25 times 25 is going to be 6.25 minus 0.25 Y plus 0.05 Y equals to 5.05. So we have negative 0.25 plus 0.05 is going to be negative 0.2y, and here we have 5.05 minus 6.25, that's going to be negative 1.2. So y will be negative 1.2 divided by 0.2. That's going to be 6. So y is 6. X will be 25 minus 6, 19. So there are 19 quarters and 6 nickels. You can also double check it. 19 plus 6 is 25, and 19 times 0.25 plus 6 times 0.05 is going to give you $5.05. That's correct. Next one. Ivan has $2.25 in dimes and nickels in his pocket. He has 9 more nickels than dimes. How many of each type of coin it has? So let's say, let X be number of dimes and Y be number of nickels. So he has 9 more nickels than dimes. So it's going to be X plus 9 is going to be Y. And on the other hand, he has 2.25 in total. So we're going to say 0.1 for dime times X plus 0.05 Y equals to $2.25. So that dollar, 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 number of coin, number of coin, number of coin. So this is already isolated. So we just sub this expression instead of Y. So 0.1X plus 0.05 X plus 9 equals to $2.25. So we have 0.1x plus 0.05x plus 9 times 0.05 is going to be 2.45, 2.25. So 0.1x plus 0.05x is going to be 0.15x. We have 2.25 minus 0.45 is going to be 1.8. So x is going to be 1.8 divided by 0.15. It's going to be 12. So y will be 12 plus 9 is 21. So we're going to have 12 dimes and 21 nickels. So these are different kind of examples for application of linear equation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel. You can have access to many other videos regarding math, chemistry, and physics. Thank you for watching and have a great day.